Introducing the Venustas heated jacket. I go over the pros, cons, and specs of this jacket to let you know if it's worth buying or not. And you won't believe what my favorite feature is, and it's not the heated element. Let's go. Current prices as filming on the men's, women, and kids is $199 for the men's, $129 for the women's and the kids itself. Some of the specs for this video is that it has a 12,000 strength carbon fiber heating element, silver mylar thermal fabric, YKK zippers, 100% polyester lining and shell. It's hand and machine washable. One of the main things I got it for is because it is waterproof. 3 heating element styles where you hold the button down for about 3 seconds and you have red, white, and then blue. Red being high, white being medium, and low being blue. There's 8 hours of continuously heating on the red setting, and on the low setting about 25 hours is what they claim. I always keep it on the high setting. I don't know if it really can do the 25 hours just because I always have it on the red setting. Comes with a 2-year warranty on the jacket itself and a 1 year on the battery, and it's TSA friendly, so you can actually travel with this jacket and battery. Now, some of the pros of this jacket is that it gets very warm. Not hot, but very warm. And it could be 20, 30 degrees outside and you'll start sweating inside of the jacket with the heating element set to high. I was very hot wearing this jacket and it was very nice, but I was being very active while I was wearing it as well. I used the jacket mainly outdoors in the woods, along with at the night market when we're selling, because it does get cold at night. And so having that heating element keeping us warm while we're standing there is the best of both worlds. If you're very active and moving, you probably want to put the setting a bit lower just because the hot setting along with being active will make you pretty sweaty. One of my favorite features is that it has a neck heating element, which I notice a lot of the other heated jackets do not have, and it's really nice when you're just kind of stretching the neck back like this and it gets really warm, especially if the wind is blowing. It's just another pro is that the jacket is very comfortable to wear, especially for long periods of time. I know some jackets do get kind of uncomfortable here and there, or you can really feel the weight of the jacket, or it doesn't keep you warm, which is the main thing. And this jacket will keep you warm even without the heating element itself. It's just the heating element does bring out a lot more of a warmer atmosphere. My daughter's pretty picky on what she wears, and the benefit is that she actually enjoys this jacket and it became one of her favorite jackets to go with today. Another pro is that it has a lot of zippers. You have your chest zipper here, along with one of my favorite, which is the arm zipper, where you can just put your little cards that you do need to go in and out and you're not reaching in your pockets for. This is probably my favorite zipper of all of the zippers on here. There's also internal zippers as well in the jacket itself. Another thing I want to point out is the zippers have strings attached to them with these little pull down tabs, which makes it very easy to work with when you're wearing gloves. It's really hard to pick the small zippers on other brands, especially with gloves on. This gives you a bigger footprint where you can kind of just grab it with your hand.
That's what she said.
Another pro is that the pricing is about half of the price of a Milwaukee jacket, depending on the sex of the jacket that you purchase. Now, my absolute favorite thing of this jacket, which is not the heating element, is that the fact that the logo actually lights up, which is great if you're out camping in the woods or out at night, especially because you can spot that light 50, 100 feet away and actually know where the person is if it's pitch black. That has helped out tremendously when I'm trying to keep an eye out for my spouse or my daughter, just knowing where they are. And it's usually the other way around because I'm the ones out venturing out doing stuff, and so that way they know where I'm coming from, being able to see that bright blue, white, or red light. Some of the cons of the jacket is that it is pretty heavy. So if you're not wearing it and you're carrying it, putting it in a bag or something, you can really feel that weight of the jacket. The battery is pretty heavy as well, but that's the trade-off of being able to have the heated jacket for such a long time. Another con is that there's no way of telling how long the battery's life is on the jacket itself. Now, you can click this button and it kind of gives you an indication of how many bars are left on it, but it's kind of a pain to open the jacket, put your hand in, unzip it, pull it out to look, put it back in, zip it, and then close it again. So it would be nice to have like a percentage or some type of bar system on top of their logo or somewhere that's just easier to see. That's a personal preference for me. Another con is the batteries. If you want to get multiple batteries, their battery looks like it's their own style battery. You may be able to use other power banks, but you got to kind of plug in that cord that's not usually common. So like Milwaukee, and this is just me personally, I have a lot of Milwaukee tools, and so the fact is that I already have the batteries, so being able to pop the batteries in and out or have extra when I go out is a lot easier. But these do last a lot longer than the Milwaukee batteries on the heated system, so I may have to purchase more of these batteries if I want to be able to swap them out while I charge the other one, depending on how long I'm out there and how often I need that heating element that is intact all the time. And then the other one I can see is it is pretty pricey for the kids jacket at $129. I mean, there are jackets that are at that price that aren't heated as well. And they do all come with a battery, so that's great. But kids grow out of clothes super fast. So for me to be able to purchase it, I actually got a size up for her, so that way she can wear it a bit longer, just because if she gets another growth spurt, she's gonna grow out of that jacket and it's, you know, going to be used for one season, and I wanted to try and prolong 2 to 3 seasons as much as possible. Now, if you're still here, I would love your info in the comments, sharing the video, liking the video, and subscribing. That helps out our small channel grow, and it just means the world to me if you are able to do that. There is a 20% discount code at the bottom of the video itself that you can save 20% off of your purchase. And I would definitely recommend this jacket, just because it's going to be our go-to winter and fall jacket going forward, just because of the fact that it gets so warm, and not having to be cold or worry about my daughter being cold is just a huge thing for me. Being able to just go out, put that battery in, and we're ready to go. It's great. I can also use these bigger batteries for her, because it comes with a small one for the kids, and it has the 2 different knobs, so I can put that in for her, and then her battery will last a lot longer, and that way I don't have to worry about her, because if I'm being active out there, I'm gonna be warm regardless, so I don't need it. But until next time,